It's time to do the first wash in the new washer dryer. This is an Indesit WIDL102 1000 RPM washer dryer. And you're watching Florence Ballard A3060 on film. Of course, as you know, being a washer dryer, we do have the heat shield, so you will have to excuse that might get in the way of the view. Sometimes it hasn't got the most strongest door hinge, so I'm very careful on that. Right, so I'm going to throw my colour catcher in. Now I have tried to make the load half load because obviously, again, washer dryer. However, we'll see what we can get in. Oh, that'll all go in and that'll dry. That's it. When that gets wet down, that'll all be enough. Perfect. Standard Indesit type drawer. I normally use Owlmat as my new machine detergent for this one. I'm going to use Sainsbury's non-biological sensitive washing powder, but we are doing a pre-wash for this, so I'll put a bit in the pre-wash. There you go. Someone's outside on the roller skates, I think. Now, I don't know what that is at the back. I presume, is that for liquid maybe? Oh yeah, maybe it had a liquid inside. Oh, annoying. That's it, way. And conditioner is Fairy, of course. Oh, I just realised something. I forgot to put the Lenore fragrance boosters in. There you go, for that up there. I've got, these are new. Got them from cardboard packaging for once, not plastic. That didn't really work, did it? That didn't open very well either. Now I've got it. We'll end up with all that in the door sill probably. The program we're using today is Program 1 Whites with Pre-Wash, or Whites Heavy Soil. All the lights come on. It's already on the program we need, but for the sake of the video, let's turn the dial around. Temperature all the way up to 90 degrees Celsius, and drying to cupboard dry. There's no way to figure out how long that takes. Could do an extra rinse. I think these only do... They do 3 rinses, so I actually don't need that. 1005 don't need eyes on. No. Stain removal? No, we'll just run this as normal with no options. Main wash light. Ready to fill. Enjoy, guys. Let's see how this machine works. I will wipe that as we go along. And my grubby bloody fingerprints, is it? There we go. The motor. Oh, 2 days off work now. Yeah, I knew that'd happen. Make sure it's taken in the lovely. And again, they'll soak into the fabric, so even if there's a pre-wash involved, it's fine. Because I've done this with a pre-wash before. And do not put in your just tumble dryer. That is immediately heating as well. Look at that. That's what I like machines that mess around. So this crack, I'm either going to try and repair it, or I'm going to buy a new door thing for it. But it's not a problem really. So I can go maybe put some sealant in there or some sort of like polyfill thing and paint over it. But if not, I can buy a new door. What was that? That's discoloration, I think that is, unfortunately. Yeah, scent boosters are dissolving. Slow tumble we do again. It does pick up. It might take longer to dry, being only 1000 RPM. It'd be interesting to know if we do a spin off the pre-wash as well. Always choking. What are you doing? What have you done now? So we finished heating on the pre-wash. I think it's 30 degrees, and we're now onto the faster tumbles. There you go. Almost dissolved those scent beads. Suspension seems a lot more solid compared to the other ones I've tried. I really like the sound of the motor. Might be another machine I quite like, we'll see. But I've just realised something. Every machine I've got so far, apart from the Hoover Nextra, has been anti-clockwise spinning. No, it's not even intentionally done that. Draining after the pre-wash. Do we do a spin or not? Probably not. There's a lot of machines that tend not to spin after the pre-wash.
Hang on.
Straight to the main wash. Right, we're filling for the main wash now. As I said earlier, cold fill only. And we drain a little sometimes. The machine did it earlier. I'm about to fill the sum or something. Slow tumbles to start with. We're heating to 90 degrees Celsius now. Am I? What manufacturer is this machine?
Indesit. Why are you laughing?
Basically,
What?
My mum has had a habit
Oh, here we go.
of calling every machine we had Indesit or something.
No, I used to say, is the...
You know it's going to be beeped out.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. That's what the nickname for Indesit is now.
Yeah, but what do you mean I called...
What they call them.
I called everything.
No, we had a Maloney service when I was little. It was an easy wash model. My mum said to me, "It's an Indesit." So like that's where the running joke has come from. It.
Well, what was it saying to me?
But that's literally like what everyone said. When you ask someone what machine they had, oh, well, I had an Indesit. And they didn't. They never had an Indesit, but they just called it because it's the first brand that comes to their mind when they think of a washing machine. They are fast
I'm not
ones.
lying.
We never had an Indesit. We have never had an Indesit in this house.
What are you going on about?
The only time we've had an Indesit is when I brought one into this house.
Well then, see?
Yeah, but not
I'm not lying.
you, not your machines. You never had an Indesit. But this is something unusual. The machine's doing like a static heat. I think the machine's about 75 or so, or 80 roughly. It's pretty hot, but we've just like stopped tumbling. Yeah. Interesting. We're at full temperature now. So after the machine did that, tumbled, and then a big puff of air and steam came out the door. Shame I missed that. It sounded like a dragon. Very satisfying motor sound. We don't do a shuttle rinse as far as I know, but I could be wrong. That's the shuttle rinse, we do one. It just sat there for about 5 minutes not doing anything. So I was reading the drying times. I may have to change it. It's also not a sensor dryer. A couple of dryers about 130 minutes, so I may change it to just 100 minutes of drying. Otherwise it's going to finish really late. And we don't want that. So I'm going to select that to 100 minutes of drying. That when it's under 2 hours. Here we are. I love machines that do a cooldown, it's quite cool. Oh, that was pun not intended. Mum's watching some YouTube like hauls or vlogging, I think. Yeah, I've got to put that to 100 because obviously being a 1000 model it will take a bit longer. Draining for the first intermediate spin might be about 600 RPM. But it doesn't do the boring 300, 300, 300. Oh no, this is made before Hot Point and Indesit started doing that, I think. Or, when this model was introduced. But it's a 5 kilogram model, 4 kilogram is the drying, but it's, yeah. It's 5 kilogram wash only, but 4 kilogram wash and drying. And it's got a good pump. The machine does a lot of waiting around. That's what we're getting into it. And the rinse light is lit up now for this part. Oh, we do switch off. What's the machine doing? There we are. Watch this. They are straight into distribution. Oh my god, oh, it's going to a walk. Well, that's a bit of an entertaining machine. I think it's... Wow, that's a bit intense. Here we go again. Pump off. Well, that could have been the sudslock. That might have been the sudslock protection, sudslock detection kicking in there. See, it ramps up quick though. That proper went for a walk, that did. Yeah, these are quite entertaining machines though. Okay, let's see what we continue to do. On, off, on, off. Or was I going to go into like an emergency rinse? Nope. Oh, here we go again. Sudslock. I'm going to do it again. The thing is as well, that like, that's not much of a load of towels, it's like just over half. It's like 3.5 kilogram. No attempt. Just didn't want you guys to have to sit there watching the whole. Oh my god. It's gonna stop up again. I don't think it made it. Or does it stop and tumble because it's a washer dryer maybe? No, there we go, it kicks back into distribution, I like that. That was about 500. Pump's really quiet on this. Oh no. Sudslock. Oh, this machine's not very good at handling sudslock, is it? Oh no! Okay, fair enough. But I like the fact there's not a long length of time between the distribution and spin. Why did they not just stick with this programming the whole way through? This is going to be one of the best sudslots of the year, I think. What? Wow. Okay, maybe those first bursts. Maybe it's not thick enough to detect. I think that tried to do 600 there. Let's have a look. to speed. It's just going to keep trying, but at least spinning though. This machine's fantastic. Oh. So this does the two-stage rinse, low level with short tumble, as you can see here, and then you'll see what happens in a bit. See, look. And then top up. Which is good, I suppose, for suds, reducing suds. Slowly absorbs the load of water and then it gets rid of the suds. And the rinses are quite quick on this as well. Now we're on the faster tumble with the deep level rinse. It's well programmed, this is. You know what, I think we're starting to finally get machines now I like those template ones. Only pity about this is it's 1,000 off and not like 1,200, but hey, 1,200 might pop up. 1,400, there was a 1,600 washer dryer motor, yeah. But yeah, Chef had a super silent motor to it. I only did a fast spin. I don't know what model it was. It was a digital screen model, like. Yeah. Look at that. There we go. Excellent level, that is. Oh wow, it's still going. Wait, should it actually be filling this much? Oh my god, wow. Incredible level. Look at that, man. That's perfect. I'll get rid of the suds in no time. There we go. Second intermediate spin. I think this goes to about 600 or could be wrong. No, that is not going to spin that. Right, here comes the balancing. Whoa. Oh, that's really high. At least I'll get out some of the water. Oh god. Stop and tumble now, I think. No. Oh, okay, there we go. There you are. So it's not going to sauce on that, hopefully. I think the shock absorbers always did make a rattle on these, but it's not as bad as the Hot Point style I had. This is one crazy machine. Oh, hey, wouldn't be crazy if it wasn't. It wouldn't be Indesit if it wasn't crazy. I love it though. I have a lot of fun with this machine. Very decent cycle time. This was a really good ball. I think it took about, I was only watching for just about an hour and a half, I think, in total. Yeah, it's like I was cold for that. Going faster, so that's 600 going up to about, it's cut out. It does what the Aristotle Margarita did, just cuts down to a distribution again. We've got to try the wall cycle out as well. I might make that the next one. No, next one will be flash clean. One from each second. Redoing all the spins again. That's about 500. 500 of them, yeah. So it's about a 400 RPM burst that does. It's already in on the unbalanced compilation as well. The Zanussi was a really well behaved machine, and now this is just like I'm taking control. We're going to do it without sauce looking? I think so. So that is 600 there. We're going to about 800 maybe. It's like it was back to 1,000. Yeah, it is. Or was that 800? Oh, it's 800. Yeah, 800 RPM. That's pretty good though, that'll rinse that really well. 800 for intermediate spin. Nice length as well, yeah. Shame we didn't do a spin fill though. So another, I think second rinse. Yeah, filling through chamber 1, which is the pre-wash compartment. So again, low level, and then it will do the high level bit as well. To be fair, that colour did handle that well. These were, these were characteristical machines. One reason I was kind of glad to get it. This is actually the final rinse. Okay, so they only do 2 rinses. Well, that's funny because the last I did this at a 70 degree. It did. Okay, fair enough. Well, there you go. Get rid of any reflection. Yeah, well, there you go. Final rinse. Oh, that's good. Then that'll finish a bit quicker. Still only think of 100 minutes of job. Wow. Oh, God, that level is amazing, man. Well, I'm putting it back on cupboard dry. I didn't think we're on the final spin now, which goes to 1000 RPM. I didn't think we only did 2 rinses on that way. There you go. It was pretty clear in that last rinse as well. So yeah, that's that. And then balance. Yeah, awful lot. Nice and smooth that was. I wonder if it will stop and do the anti-tangle. That's the pump. Look at that ramp up, man. That goes for it. Pump off area, yeah, we're going to do an anti-tangle. honestly, I've like been so excited to get this one. There we go. This will be the final ramp up. No mess about. Oh god, that's unbalanced. Oh no, they sound unbalanced. 600. That's 800. Slow down. We'll do another anti-tangle maybe. Or maybe the distribute. I'll probably distribute again and then ramp up 6,000-8,000 maybe. Yeah. That's why it's 1,000. It's that acceleration that is going to get it right. It's very stable as well. I mean, it's not that unbalanced though. That spin could have been a lot worse. do, and before we do a good duration at 800 too, so you actually get quite a good spin drying that cycle. And the big 5 kilo drums on that too. Hopefully it falls off the side. Yes. That'll be I bet it's a long anti-tangle we do now. And we're on the drying cycle. Now, I'll also say, not a very long anti-tangle either. What you can hear clattering around is the that's the drying fan. The heating element's instantly on as well. What you can hear clattering around is the net for the colour catcher. And it sprays water into the condenser. You can actually hear it at times. So apparently we do a thermo spin as well on this, according to the manual. Look at that, instant reversing. It's great to have a washer dryer again. I still feel that might be a bit much in there for that load, but I don't know, maybe just because all the towels are a bit more dry and they spread out. I always make sure we film one of the longest cycles first. And I always like doing towels as the first load. It cleans the machine out a bit better and just tests the machine really. I had to go around the house compiling all the towels I could find. You get the idea, so I'll wait until we go. This will be the thermo spin now. I was wrong. This is surprisingly a sensor dryer model. So yes, this is on the sensor dryer cycle. Thank you, Charlie, for helping me with that one. hoping it'd like maybe do 1200 secretly, like as a thermo spin, because some washer dryers have done that before. Partway through the drying cycle, I have a feeling the machine might be getting towards the cooldown, or is on the cooldown, because it just pumped out twice, and the load is looking quite dry. I could be wrong though, it's just that the machine was pumping out, went to fill the condenser, and then pumped out immediately again. I don't know if I don't see the element click on. Really quiet this is. Nice sound to it. I don't know how long the cooldown is. Is it 20 minutes or 10 minutes on these? It doesn't say how long it is. Really hot, I can smell it forever. It has a different smell to any other washer dryer that I've smelled though. It's got a really nice smell to it, yeah. All the conditioning compartment's blocked too. Yeah, drain again. Yeah, that's a condenser being put. It fills the condenser a lot on this. So this is one I can say would be quite wasteful on water, that's the only thing. But it sprays it into the condenser at the back and it constantly jets it through, so it's probably cleaning out quite a lot. Well, it's been over a minute, it's been nearly 2 minutes and I have not seen the smart meter go amber, so that does mean that the elements are not being powered up, therefore that is now actually on the cooldown. That, my god, that has got to be one of the most fastest washer dryers I've known. Hang on, when did, unless the thermistor's buggered on this. There's no way that this dried that load in under an hour and a half. And only doing 1000 RPM. Twice, I guess. Yeah. So this machine has taken just under 90 minutes to dry. I'm not convinced that this is going to be dry. I'm convinced the thermistor is buggered or something, but let's see the verdict. It might be a bit hard to tell because it's going to be hot. There's no way that that's dried that, is it? I mean, it's a bit steamy. Yeah, a bit hot at the moment. Yeah, that definitely is a bit steamy. That is still a little damp. Okay. But very, very soft. Shoulders and stuff comes out of the washer dryer. It's very clean though, I can say that. You might be able to see steam coming off that. That is still very hot. Oh, I can actually see the water in the bottom of the drum. So, I'm just trying to get an idea, because I mean, it's almost dry. Because that wasn't a timed dry. That's the thing. That wasn't a timed dry, that was on cupboard dry. Because it was 20 past 10, I think, when that went on to drying. And it is... So it's taken about an hour and, I think, 20. But I can say that is still partially damp, and it's damp enough for it to be tumble dried. So something's not accurate on that. However, I know the towels do take a while to dry, but so I've got to do that just to get all the heat off it. There's no way that it's dry. I knew that it couldn't have dried it that quick. So they are dry enough, I suppose. Just about iron. I say they're about iron dry is what it's left this. See something bigger like this. Ooh, feel the heat off that. That was definitely cupboard dry that I set that to. So in theory, it should have sensed this. Yeah, let's watch the zip on that, that'd be hot. Okay, well, they're about, in percentage of dryness, they're about, let's put a specific number, about 87% dry. So they're dry enough to basically fold into an airing cupboard, which is actually what they're going to do. Yeah. Well, at least they're soft. Okay, well, we'll have to see how that performs with another one. I'm going to do, I think, program number 9, flash clean next with a dry. We'll do cover dry again. And also want to try out the iron dry on this at one point. And then we could iron something straight after. But, oh yes, there's some fluff there. I'm going to do the rinse out fluff tomorrow. Have to say, I am impressed with this machine overall though. I mean, I know that washer dryers aren't always the most best at drying unless you've got a sensor dryer model, but maybe this one is, maybe that one a bit of a dud or so, I don't know, but we'll have to see how it goes with another load. Entertainment though, this is quite an entertaining machine, very fast ramp up, doesn't mess about with bursts. I mean, it does burst, but does them enough and not the constant same speed like the newer instances do, like the 300, 300, 300, you know, that drives me mad. That's why I kind of avoid all those kind of hot points, because they're just tedious to film. But this machine really went through that cycle quick, considering that was a pre-wash from cold and a 90 from cold. I can't obviously be accurate on what it hit, because of course it's got the heat shield on the front. And entertainment, I mean, first spin, went for a walk, and gets on with dry, doesn't do like a, literally as a one washer dryer I've known, it did like a 7-minute anti-tangle before actually getting onto the drying. This was like about 2 minutes, and then was like, yeah, off we go. Glad to know the machine's a sensor dryer as well, so we'll give that a test. And plenty more videos. I hope you guys have enjoyed what I've got on the channel so far. Just today I was tuning in with you guys on the Sanusi doing the delicates. It was always fun to chat with you lot in the Premiere, and I'll always keep doing that. It's quite fun with the conversations we have. So I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to keep it supreme and go with the flow.